Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. Sorry, but no, I don't think Volk would win a rematch with Islam. I don't give him much of a chance. Here's the thing. When Islam fought him, he did the right thing by trying to take him down over and over, and that's what won him the fight. It wasn't the stand-up exchanges, and it wasn't the fact that Volk was on top of him in the 5th round. I don't really consider that a really huge moment in the fight because you have 5 rounds to win a fight, and I felt like Islam was the better fighter. I just think Islam also needs to fight differently when he fights Volk, and I think he will. If Islam ever fights Volk again, I see him having a boring fight with Volk. He's not going to stand there and try to trade with Volkanovski again. He will hold him against the fence. He'll take him down. He'll lean on him, make him carry his weight more. I think Islam will be more patient when he fights him again. If they fight again, I personally don't know if they'll actually fight again. You know, it's tough to tell. You know, they both got tough challenges on the horizon. But I just think he'll use his size and his weight more. He won't strike as much standing up. He'll just go for the takedowns. He'll be content with making it a boring fight. This fight was very exciting because Islam put himself in harm's way while standing. He landed good shots, but clearly Volk was better standing up than him. The only reason he won this fight was because of the wrestling and the fact that he was able to control the fight. Now, granted, he couldn't keep him down, but he was able to take him down several times in that fight. And he still landed pretty heavy shots on the feet, so he rightfully so won the fight. You know, for that reason, I think if Islam just is more patient with his shots when he's standing, if he has to, I think if he just simply goes for takedowns and puts Volk against the cage and clinches fights with Volk while up against the cage, don't just clinch him in the middle of the cage where Volk has nothing to lean on. Try to make sure Volk's back is against the cage to where, you know, you're holding him up against it like this. I'm putting my hands up against my mirror right here, holding this. And you just use some knees, shots to the body, pick him apart. I mean, not necessarily looking to finish. You're scoring points, but you're controlling the positioning of the fight. And eventually that will not, I don't think Volk would get gassed out from that, but it would certainly make him tired and not give him as much energy to finish strong in the 5th round like he did with you. So if they fight again, I think it would be another unanimous decision, but it wouldn't be as close. I just don't think Volk has the size and the wrestling ability to beat Islam. That's just my opinion. From what I saw, he would have to have another brawl, and I think he could get the better of the brawl. But because Islam knows he can wrestle and he can control the fight more because he's a lot more bigger and stronger, I think he'll just try to slow him down and hold him against the cage and make this a boring fight and just probably hit him in the body a lot. That way, when they do get to the championship rounds, Volk will be kind of tired and he'll be beat up, and he is not going to be able to finish as strong as he did, so that way Islam can beat him more convincingly this time, you know. So I don't think Volk would beat him again if they fight. For all I know, they may never fight again because they're both in different weight classes. Islam's got Charles coming up probably. Poirier and Gaethje is also a possibility if he beats Charles again. We don't know. And for Volkanovski, he's got Jair Rodriguez. That's not guaranteed. I mean, Jair's dangerous. And he could also, who knows? You know what I mean? Henry Cejudo might want to take a shot at him, so who knows? So, but I don't think Volk would win. Stylistically, as far as the fighting styles, if Islam fights a smarter fight, no, I don't give him a chance to win that fight.